Tell me a rumor.
Count Umbernox has returned. After 11 years, he just walked back into Anvil. Good day.
You know, for that to happen in Cyrodiil of all places, in such proximity to the Imperial City, given all that's gone on, I'd be at least a little suspicious of the guy, you know? How many years ago was the whole, situation going on popping off with Jagger Tharn? You know? I'd be worried that that it's happening again. When we had last left the hero of Kvatch, following their immense successes with the Thieves Guild, they traveled out to the newly altered ruins of Daralot's old place, which was now converted into a handy-dandy hideout for the Thieves Guild. And it was there that they decided to meet with a whole bunch of other members of the Thieves Guild, and also not really get too much respect from them until they donned the cowl of the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal, and it was revealed that they were the Grey Fox, a triumph which lasted only for a moment. Then they found themselves back in Anvil, doing side quests. Of note, of particular interest, would be one involving a gang that was preying upon the married men of town. A gang of all women, in fact. Thankfully, the hero of Kvatch was able to figure out who was behind it, and they killed them. They killed them. Now it was time, perhaps, to look around more of Anvil for the time. This is The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. There we are. And as you can see, we're back at the Spire. I did a little bit of inventory management, stashed some books we had read, and actually did go through a lot of the books that we have already read, sorted things out, right? So all of these, as far as I remember, maybe not the Guide 2 books, but a lot of the other ones were ready to go and read right away. Also went and readjusted or remade my Gordon spell to where Gordon now has some other effects, including a heal over time and a Fortify Magicka, which I'm not sure if I want, but we'll see. We'll see. Part of me is wondering, should I just put stuff like Fortify Magicka on all of my spells? You know, my thinking is, obviously it's not going to give me more Magicka in total because I have to spend some. It's not going to, restore Magicka. I've got potions for that. But the big point is that it'll give me a bigger buffer zone, because how many times do we have it to where we pop a restore... Ooh, we pop a restore Magicka potion, and we just restore too damn much, you know? It, overcaps. So maybe this will be a way around it. I don't know. But like I said, part of me is considering maybe I should just put this on all of my spells and just go with that going forward from here on out. Oh my god, am I about to fucking die? I'm invincible. I cannot be killed. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Have I been in here before? Yeah, plundered mine. I guess they respawn, huh? These gobos? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had been to this one before. The plundered mine. Anything that you have of interest? I don't think so. No. Okay. Let's head over here. Should I go... What's my best way back to Anvil from here? I guess we hang out in town and then feed off of someone and then fast travel? Maybe?
You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead.
Oh my gosh, he was so desynced with his lip syncing there. How about resisting rest?
I'll make captain for this.
Okay. I don't know. An eagle screams right as I do it. Okay, so let me just take off the cowl here. Right. Actually, is Gordon going to attack? Gordon might actually attack and kill this guy. You know what? Sorry, Gordon.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Getting tired?
There we go. And then if I remove it, then I should be able to yield.
I accept your surrender, my friend.
Okay, now I'm just some guy with a Gordon. And Gordon is chill now. Okay. Alright, alright. I could buff up the horse a whole bunch and fly over to Anvil by way of doing that. Should I do that? I don't know. I still think that'll take a hot minute. I think the big point of contention with Oblivion Remastered and using, like, Fortify Speed on a horse is that there is that, like, gradual build-up period, you know? It's not just, like, instant 0 to 60 1 second. You have, like, a period of, you gotta ramp up the speed, you gotta build it up.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Let's see, how do I get, Let's go inside the Mages Guild and we'll rest for a bit. Or we'll wait, even. We'll just wait amid the fire. Let's go for 10 hours, I think. And then we'll go feed on someone. Or we could even just fast travel in the middle of the night and then feed on someone in Anvil. Yeah, that's probably the move. Okay. Oh, you have a... It feels like there's a warm, gentle breeze tickling your skin. But, oh wait, hang on. Have I read this one before? God, I don't think I've gotten this one before, actually. A warm, gentle breeze causes a tickle on your face, but as you go to brush it off, you find you cannot move your arms. Looking at your skin, you realize that it has turned to a brittle green glass. Standing perfectly still, you breathe in shallow gulps of air, knowing that moving would cause your skin to shatter into 1,000 pieces. The tickle on your face worsens, and you know that you're about to sneeze. As your skin shatters, you wake up sweating. I mean, this just doesn't make any sense, right? This is cool, but it all falls apart when you reread the first sentence, right? You can't move your arms. Your skin is glass, thus you cannot move your arms. You wouldn't be able to sneeze. It wouldn't happen. You're a glass guy. You're a glass person now. There's no way to actually sneeze. The worst of it would be that you would be caught in a sort of limbo, a sort of sneeze purgatory, a sneezatory, if you will, wherein you are compelled to sneeze, but your skin is all, and maybe the rest of you as well, you're a green glass guy, and you just can't sneeze. You never will be able to sneeze. You're just caught there. But that said, sometimes it feels kind of good, right? Sometimes if you balance, you teeter right there, it feels kind of good. Folks, this is called edging. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here back to Anvil. Let's see. Over here. Yeah, I think it's our best bet is to simply feed on someone in Anvil. Okay. Good.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
He's communicating telepathically. I think that's only like the second or third by Azura as well. It's wild how infrequent it happens now. It's shocking. Okay, let's feed on a fellow Mages Guild mate. Assuming they're asleep. Yeah, 3:30 in the morning? They better be asleep. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay. Phelan, Rayless. Feed. Yum.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Okay. The Creamy Man has gone absolutely buck wild. Speaking of stuff that you rarely hear, I don't think I've ever heard the Creamy Man yell out like he's a fucking guest on the Jerry Springer show like that. What the hell? I don't think I've ever heard that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go on out over here. Let me also make sure I'm tracking. What should we do? I guess we could track down... we should probably look for those other two. But we could get the house here, right? That's a big one. Okay. We should track down the two investigators from last time. The guards who were attempting to thwart the bandit gang. Okay. I think they're usually posted out here. Okay. Speak with you real quick.
Morning.
Oh,
Is there a
discard.
problem, citizen?
There's not. Can you tell me about Hieronymus Lex, though?
He's our new captain. I've never met a finer man.
Oh, really? Okay. How about Velwyn Benirus?
That layabout? Well, you can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms.
Okay. Where spirits have lease.
Bye.
The Count's Arms should be right around here. Let me also make sure I'm tracking it. Okay, we're good. Lovely. We'll head right in. Oh, yeah. And how many times have we been in this inn? Okay. Wilbur, have I ever rented a room from you?
Hero.
Okay, okay. Tell me a rumor.
I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say.
Okay.
Bye.
New Doomstones series. What's about the Doomstones? Do you think he'll notice if I try to read it? Oh, he's definitely gonna notice. Okay. I'll wait then. Let's head on up top. We'll speak with Mr. Benirus. There you are. Hello.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Actually, I am in the market for a home. Tell me a rumor, though?
Hall's ropes faster can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line.
But how fast can he haul rope? Okay, tell me about the manor you have for sale.
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benirus Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
Sure, yeah, here's 5,000 gold.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Okay.
You
Anything
got
else?
quite a deal on that house.
Okay, tell me more about it.
You already bought the manor, and I have nothing more to say about it.
Right. Okay. Let's see over here. Can I read the deed? Deed to Benirus Manor. This document hereby states that the bearer is the sole owner and possessor of the domicile currently known as Benirus Manor. Said domicile is located in the township known as Anvil, in the territory known as Cyrodiil. The bearer has full ownership rights to all of the structures, flora, and land within the property borders, as defined in the Anvil Construction Charter. The bearer is responsible for all matters pertaining to or occurring on said property. This document also empowers the bearer transfer rights to reassign the property as he sees fit. The bearer may amend this document to rename the manor by submitting the proper forms and payments to the Anvil Construction Charter and by filing duplicate forms with the Documents Division of the Imperial City Archives. There's a Documents Division? Okay. Alas, the hero of Kvatch. In fact, I don't know that there's any Elder Scrolls protagonist who can sell houses, right? No? I don't think anyone can sell a house. It's one of the limitations of being a hero bound by prophecy. You simply cannot sell any sort of house whatsoever. Let's head over here. Prophetic heroes of yore, all made for terrible realtors. Let's see. Let's head over here. On around this way. Great. And is this the manor? It sure is. Okay. Nothing over here. Right. I wonder what this would have been. This is such a weird little, I don't know, almost monastic looking fixture. And this seems like a monastery courtyard. Right in place of where another building ought to be. How odd. Okay. Anything else?
Something to report?
I don't think so.
You too.
Okay, let's head on up and in. You open the door with Benirus Manor key. Okay. I mean, judging by the quest title, which now the game is... You know, like I said, I don't remember that it ever flashed these quest updates to you right in your face. The sound effect would play, but I think it would just say in the top corner, like, your journal has been updated or whatever, you know? It wouldn't, or your quest has been updated or something along those lines. I think I remember it being extremely rare when it would just pop up in the middle of the screen with one of these prompts, you know? Which here, it kind of, I don't know. Even back in the day, I guess. The quest name really gives away what's about to happen, right? There's not much, right? They have this setup with all the writing and all of that and the voice acting beforehand where you're in for a fun treat. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. But it's completely given away by the title here. I've arrived at my new house in Anvil, Benirus Manor. Looks like the place may need some work, but it was a great deal I just couldn't pass up. I can now make myself at home. Oh, what do you think of this, creamy man? What even happened in here? They were, arsonists or something? Okay. I get maybe stuff being toppled over, but why is some of it singed, right? Why was some of it burnt and in a very specific little area? That's very strange. Okay. Sure. Well, this over here. Yep. Okay, up this way. Good. I don't know. Was this ever scary for anybody? The whole Benirus Manor situation? I don't know. Maybe if it were one of my... Like, if Oblivion... I played it at the time when I had first played Morrowind. Maybe this would scare me. This would have given me, like, some inkling of trepidation coming through. Especially with the foreshadowing that... Oh, spirits. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go over here. I feel like the first thing you would do, you know? Your first instinct would be like, oh, I walked into the house, now it's time to go to the general trader in town and buy all the upgrades. You know, just don't even worry about this. I forget, if I do actually sleep here before I go into the basement, does anything happen? Can I just try and sleep for 1 hour? Oh. Oh my god! There's Benirus Manor ghosts! Okay. How much magic do they have? Whoops, 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 whoops. Hey, look at this. Okay, good. Benirus Manor is haunted? What? I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. Wow. Here I thought this was just another vampiric nightmare that I usually have, and I was about to see Mannimarco smiling at me. Okay. Their ectoplasmic remains are actually shockingly difficult to target and loot. You have to be very particular. And Gordon is not making it simple. There we go. If I sleep again, do more of the ghosts manifest? Oh. Oh no. No more appeared. You know, although the quest log sort of alludes to perhaps more going on, I feel like at this point it's no longer haunted. You know? Right? I literally killed the ghosts. What more do you want? Right? They're dead. How could it be haunted anymore? I killed the ghosts. Oftentimes, in an Elder Scrolls game, if someone is, like, haunted by a ghost or whatever, you go in and you kill them. You don't have to worry about them ever coming back. You just kill them. Right? By that nature, by that token, should be fine. Benirus Manor, easy. Okay. There's some creepy candles. Okay. Anything else around here? A lot of cheap wine. There's a little bit of money there. Worth it to look through all these crates? I don't think so. Right, same as it ever was. Just generic junk. Maybe you get like 2 or 3 gold here or there. In the early game, it would have been worthwhile for stuff like this barrel. For alchemy's sake. But otherwise, eh. Well, maybe a repair hammer, because don't I need some? Isn't my repair still, like, dinged up majorly? Or my armor skill? Hang on. Oh, there it is, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me do a quick save there. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep looting repair hammers for a bit. We may even want to go buy some. That might be the best course of action. Go get some from the local smithy. Okay. Sure. Well, how about this sigil? You know, in seeing it now, am I tripping? Or way back in the day, was this sigil not literally like glowing red? I feel like it's way more subtle now, you know? I feel like it's so much more like desaturated and not glowing. Okay, well. I should search the house and investigate. I can't actually investigate that? That's not what I'm supposed to look at, actually. I'm going out of order, I guess. What? Hang on, what do I need to look at? I felt like that was it. I felt like that was what I needed to look at. Okay. Am I tripping balls? Is it because I went back to bed for another hour? Right? It's a little bugged out. Oh yeah, here we go. Man, now this is glowing. Holy shit. Okay. You know what is really wild about this? Is that it was decently possible to miss this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but way back in the day, wasn't it a lot easier to not notice the candlelight? Like, having the cracked urn glowing like that, it did not do that before. That is extremely eye-catching. Which is, I don't know, frankly, for Oblivion Remastered, kind of a shocking turn of events, because usually they make stuff less eye-catching. Anyway, scrap from Lorgren's diary. I found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Benirus can open. I'm gonna need to talk to Velwyn about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he's gone. Second Sun's Dawn, 3rd Era, 335. The people of Anvil are worms. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? I shall have my vengeance in a form they cannot possibly imagine. I shall use the souls of the departed to prolong my own life. The tome is very specific. I must have more bodies. Yes, more bodies. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? What is this all about? Necromancy or something? Dog, necromancy is legal. You can be a necromancer, you just can't be in the Mages Guild. 11 Sun's Dawn, 3rd Era, 335. I must protect myself from those meddlers. They shall not interfere in my designs. I've constructed a room in the basement of this manor. It is there I will inter my corporeal self, and I will transcend this plane of existence. Only a true-blooded Benirus may open the portal, so if I fail, however unlikely that may be, a descendant may attempt to follow in my footsteps to carry on the true way. To make sure our secret is safe, I've harnessed the spirits of those whose bodies I've defiled to forever guard that place. 15th Sun's Dawn, 3rd Era, 335. The fools think I don't hear them speaking. I can hear their rumor and innuendo. They intend to meddle in powers they can barely comprehend. They call me an old fool and shun me. The young dare each other to step 1 foot in my yard. I become the stuff of old wives' tales and campfire stories. They dismiss me as an oddity, but soon they'll see. When all of Anvil lies in waste around me, when their corpses litter the streets and their blood dampens the earth, only then will my true power be known and feared. Yeah, maybe they were just, like a little bit of an impotent nerdlinger. You know, they're just like, the people of Anvil are worms. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? And it's like all been built up in their head. This whole time you could still technically practice necromancy, you know? Nobody really gives a damn. Maybe they're not even doing necromancy. It's something else. Right? Huh. Because, yeah, true enough, a lot of people just don't care. A lot of people simply do not care. They've run with it being a fun little goofy thing. People come here to play Pokemon Go. Okay. Carry you. Should I juice up my weapons? I think so. Yeah, these are all grand souls now. Scaling with my whatever. Yeah, it is very difficult to loot these. Okay. There's at least one more ghost. These ghosts keep coming back. Maybe these are just different ghosts, though. Great. My gosh. Okay, here we are. Wonderful. Alrighty, well, let's go track down our man, huh? Anything else I can do here? I'll take the hand. Why not? Okay, let's head on out. Good, good, good. Sure. And then we are tracking it. Okay, we're just gonna have to ask around town. Right. Let's see. How about you?
Me children
Penniless
are starving.
Olvis.
I can eat for a day with it.
Okay, here. Have a day's worth of eating.
Thank you, kind sir.
Now, can you tell me about Velwyn Benirus?
I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
Okay, we'll check in with Wilbur.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Now, let me also pick up a few repair hammers. I think they sell them here. This is a sort of smithy. Okay. Hello. Varel
Anyone
Morvain.
looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Ah.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Halalu have...
I used to think you were a...
Okay, okay. Tell me a rumor
The
real quick.
shipmaster, Heinrich Ogenhull, has a wood elf for a wife. I'd rather sleep with my horse.
Oh, wow. I mean, of course, you know, his really wild to say when it seems like he hires and has working under him a wood elf. But aside from that, Heinrich Oakenhold really did sleep with other people. He was a victim of the lady gang, right? The gang of women preying upon married men. Okay, here's 500 big ones.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay, let's do some
Have a look at
bartering
my
real quick.
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
If anything particularly wild, I don't think so. Okay. I'll buy all these hammers. Sure.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you. Can I persuade
Please,
you at all?
Go
No.
on.
It is
Farewell.
not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep an eye out as well in the little plaza area for... Yeah, my Lona.
I'm afraid I have very little information to add to our follow-up investigation.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Tell me what you can.
It appears that you got all of them. We never found evidence of any other members. Nice work.
Okay. How about a rumor?
Lady Umbernox has hired a new captain of the guard.
Okay, well,
You're
that's
sharp
it.
for an
Can you spare
adventure.
a coin?
If you ever decide to retire, I'm sure the Anvil City Watch would love to have you.
Let's see, where is what's his name? Is he out here too? I don't think so. Arvina
It's
Thalis?
my pleasure. Please continue.
Tell me a rumor?
I've heard a Zon can sign you up for the Fighters Guild. That's someone I wouldn't mind working for.
Really? Okay,
Take care.
sure. Well, let's head on into the inn, the Count's Arms. We'll probably have to speak with Wilbur, right? If anyone. Oh there.
What can I do for you?
Tell me, Velwyn Benirus.
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
Okay, great. How did you know that I bought the place, by the way?
Goodbye.
Okay, well, he's in on it too. Jason Sextius.
Jason Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you.
Tell me a rumor.
Count Umbernox has returned. After 11 years, he just walked back into Anvil. Good day.
You know, for that to happen in Cyrodiil of all places, in such proximity to the Imperial City, given all that's going on, I'd be at least a little suspicious of the guy, you know? How many years ago was the whole, situation going on popping off with Jagger Tharn? You know? I'd be worried that that it's happening again. He just turns up after, over a decade missing? No explanation. He just walks right in. Is like, yeah, well, I guess this is me. Like, what the fuck? How does the place even run? You know? And given the fact that it does, who wants him? What's he doing for anybody? Right? What's he doing for anybody? How does a count and countess system even work? Is there some way for them to, like, overthrow them? Right? Do you just have to do, like, a peasant's revolt or whatever? How the fuck does all that work? I don't know. I'm assuming they're not, like, duly elected in any way. Right? I would assume not. There must be some sort of, I don't know. They're taken from, like, the castes of nobility. Even then, you would think a different noble house would move in and like, swoop in and take over. Given the Umbranoc's name being so weakened. Okay. That said, at this point, I guess, Malona was handling it pretty well. It would have been liable to have some issues shortly after, you know, in like 3 or less years after it immediately happened, when you're still kind of in shock. Okay, let's head over here. That said, maybe she lied about wanting to get back together with him. It just worked out. She actually fucking hated Corvus, right? That'd be the funniest fucking thing ever. He reveals, like, yeah, I'm the Grey Fox. Also, I changed everything. I've literally stolen an Elder Scroll to get back together with you. And she's like, damn, okay. Right? He's so lucky that she didn't just remarry, right? I feel like 11 years, 10 years? Shit. He just went missing? Not even dead? For all she knew, he peaced out. He left. He abandoned her. Who could say? Okay, let's go on over here. The King and Queen Tavern. Oh, Velwyn Benirus. Okay, hang on, let me chat over here. Maybe
Greetings.
Lay Marilyn will have something to say.
Want?
Oh yeah, you do actually talk about Velwyn Benirus. Well, tell me.
Yes, he just arrived in town recently. I believe he's staying at the King and Queen Tavern.
Oh, where do you know where that is? Can I get a bed
Need
here?
a place to rest? I have a room available, if you'd care to rent it for a night.
Sure, I'll take it.
Very well. Head up the stairs and it's the last door on your right. Sleep well.
Okay. Tell me more about
I
it.
trust the room is satisfactory.
Sure.
Good
Man,
day.
it was only 10 gold. That's unreal. I have no idea how the prices for these, like, rooms are figured out. It's really wild. You would think that every inn in the Imperial City would be exorbitantly expensive, but that is simply not the case. Okay. Anything else around here? Empty stuff. Cupboard is empty. Can I pop this thing open? Anything good in here? No, not really. Okay. I'll rest for an hour. Why not? I don't think anything happens, right? Ghosts appear. It's me. I'm the one haunted. Okay. Oh, Dol Groshug. Oh, man, I wanted to talk to him. Well, Velwyn Benirus.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
Yeah, I tracked you down, dude, after what you did to me.
Take your time.
I can't even persuade you any. You love me already. I'm here about the manor. You sold me a haunted manor.
So you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather.
I suppose you're
Velwyn
right.
Benirus.
I did do a lot of murder
I knew there
in
was
there.
a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down.
Your
the
family?
manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Okay. Sure. Where's the rest of your family, though? I don't think I've seen another Benirus walking the streets at all. That said, I did find a note in a creepy hand belonging to one Velwyn Benirus.
Velwyn Benirus was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy.
It was
He became
necromancy.
obsessed and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life.
Well, that's
The dark
fine. That's
arts
legal.
contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was
I do it all the
discovered that he did
time.
this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Cyrodiil, the Mages
Cyrodiil.
Guild stormed Benirus Manor and slew Velwyn. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Well, thanks. Okay. What I want to know as well is, why was it the Mages Guild that had jurisdiction to just fucking kill him? Right? Well, you would think that they would maybe just file a complaint over like, yeah, you shouldn't do necromancy. But because he was stealing from the chapel's mausoleum or whatever it was, their burial grounds underneath, that this would fall under the jurisdiction of the Temple of the Nine, right? The Imperial cult or whatever would get involved. And they would be like, yeah, you can't just dig people up like this. Look, necromancy may be illegal, but it's not legal to just take bodies from people who are just here buried already, right? Man, it's not even as if there's like a million stupid dungeons all over the countryside that he could have gone in and just grabbed any number of dead bodies. Instead, he had to go into the chapel? Okay, well, let's lift the curse.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
Okay.
I'll see you in Anvil.
Oh, he's already pieced out. My god. Anything else you have to say about
I saw
that?
your fight against the Grey Prince. Nobody thought that orc could be beat. But you showed them all.
Who thought that I couldn't beat him? You know? I want to... Marilyn, I want to fucking meet the people who thought I couldn't beat him. I'd like to meet them. You know? You know what I'm saying? I'd like to meet them. I haven't met yet a single person. Every time I meet someone who talks about the fight, they're always like, oh, did you hear? The Grey Prince was defeated in combat. Or they say, I saw your fight. They said you couldn't do it, but you did. Ha 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 ha. Who's out here spreading the fucking rumor? Who's saying it? Who's starting shit?
Bye.
We need to fucking challenge them to demand satisfaction. They're sullying my good name. Okay.
You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat. Well met.
All right. Can you tell me a rumor?
Samuel Bantian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though. Good day.
That almost makes it sound like has he settled down to have to enter the family life or whatever? He went home to be a family man? Or is he like, yeah, he's settled down. He's finally calmed down. He used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He couldn't be stopped. He was just picking the locks just for fun, but he's settled down. He's simmered down now. All right, let's head on out to Anvil. God, he moves real fast. Remember when we were talking about the game sort of like simulating people traveling across the countryside? I could have sworn that this was an instance of one. Wow, it's happening all the time now.
I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Let's see, who are you?
How do you do?
Timothy
Oh,
LaRouche.
Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more.
What's your stash? Man, I can't believe I thought there was only one guy who spelled Timothy this way. Right? I thought it was just the one guy. I didn't know that there were more than one. All right. tell me about Anvil.
I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got a forecastle for my hammock and Mirabelle to keep it warm.
Mirabelle. Okay.
You too.
God, Timothy. With 2 E's. Let's head on over here. It's like Walton. I thought that there was only ever one guy named Walton. You know? I never met another Walton. I mean, I've never met one Walton in the first place, but I've only ever heard of one.
Good to know.
Okay. Or, Sigourney. Right? Who else is on that list? Sashahani? Oh, shit. Well, it's too late now. How about you? Yeah, Velwyn Benirus.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
How come I am to
Welcome.
speak over here?
Please, don't be shy. I'm listening.
Okay, Velwyn Benirus.
I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
Yeah, I'm ready. No, not yet. Yeah, I'm ready. What's going on with his collar here, by the way? What's going on with that? Huh. Yeah, the, like, front placket is looking real wild. Huh. Okay. Sure, I guess it's because, yeah, this is the part that's meant to go over it. The issue is, like, the pattern matching just abruptly ends right here. You know, they've got this nice little gorge, this nice V. And yet, you would think it would continue over here and there would be 2 lines. But there's just the one. It doesn't even, like, bend over in any way or whatever. Okay. I'm ready.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Man, it's your family. Okay. He also teleports over. He's like, follow me, but he just immediately translocates. Who's that? Someone else coming out too? I don't know that fortifying my speed affects my walk speed. Don't know about that. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity to just shoot out love bombs and get some nice illusion XP. Perfect. Okay. I almost feel as if the rest of his family should know about what's going on with old Uncle Lorgren, or great-grandpappy Lorgren. Not every day you have a family member who's a necromancer that is in some ways still, like, reaching from beyond the grave. Or has, at the very least, spectral servants that persist. Okay. In we go. Velwyn and I have arrived in Benirus Manor. I must proceed cautiously to the secret room's entrance and prevent any harm from befalling us if the curse is to ever be lifted from this place.
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Okay. Looks like there's more ghosts. To me, Gordon. I can't even stun him. Okay. Okay. What do you think he did with all their legs, by the way? Right. What do you think old Lorgren did with everybody's legs and feet? Little wild that none of them got any of that. You know? A little wild that that's the case. Okay. Oh, did you already go down to the basement level? Oh, fucking A. This guy's got a death wish. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at all down here. Whew. How are you doing there, Velwyn? Appreciate you helping out using your Daedric grade weapon. Would almost make a guy think that you're in on this too. That you too are a necromancer. Okay. Where'd the creamy man go? Slain? Oh no, he's over here in the corner. Okay. The corner of cream. Alright, check it out. There's a cool sigil here. Can you open it in any way? Hit it up with that, you know, Nurab Sal? Velwyn and I have arrived at the secret door. Give him the Umo Gwegwe Fighty Zao. Oh yeah, look. He knocks on it? Am I to speak with him?
Lead on.
Yeah, here it is. We're in the manor.
I'll be glad to get this over with and get back to the Imperial City.
Okay. Tell me a rumor?
I feel sorry for Norbert Lels. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
Who? Alright, can you lift the curse?
I hope that whatever's behind the door would truly lift the curse. I'd hate to risk harm for nothing. As soon as this opens, I'm leaving.
Okay. Do I have to do something? Oh, he did it. He nailed it. Velwyn successfully opened the door to the secret room, which has stopped the ghost from attacking. He then ran off, leaving me to clean up the mess. It's up to me and me alone to investigate what's beyond the mysterious portal. He's running off?
I'm pleased we were able to get that.
Oh, look, he's become a mime.
But I fear I can no longer assist you here. I'll wait for you at the Count's Arms.
Oh my gosh, the curse lives in him.
Not much more I can do to help you.
Okay. Lift the curse?
Now that the secret door is open, the manor is quiet. Perhaps the curse has been lifted. You should check.
Hang on.
Not much more I can do to help you.
Tell me more about the manor?
Opening the door seems to have stopped the ghost attacks. Perhaps I'll leave you to the rest of this mission since my part is done.
Check that out. Creamy Man, what do you think of that? That's some rare fucking Velwyn Benirus dialogue right there. How many other playthroughs get you that, you know? With the new VO and everything? That's a rarity. That's a special treat. Just here. Alright. Oh, this is what I remember. The glow. Right? They, honestly, seeing them like this, I'm reminded of the sort of like magical runes you could place in Skyrim land that were booby traps. Okay. Got some tongs. Tome of Unlife. Oh yeah, and it's got the little candles or fingers. Oh, they're teeth. Oh my god, they were meant to be teeth the whole time, like fangs. Wow. I remember back in the day thinking that it was lined with candles or little tiny like pinky fingers or something, right? Like someone just chopped off the entire finger except the little final... I don't know, I don't even know what you call each segment of your finger, you know? But you know, it's broken up into segments and stuff. I thought someone just cut off the little tiny tip. Okay. Well, Lorgren's skeleton, Lorgren's altar.
I am Lorgren Benirus, and I desire the chance to atone for my sins.
He's so low. Hang on. Music was at 4. Okay, confirm.
The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Cyrodiil was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. Now, so I may make my final peace with mine. Please rejoin my hand to my body. Only then can I complete
He's breathing.
with this eternal nightmare end.
After touching the altar, I heard the voice of Velwyn Benirus. He said he wished to atone for his past and make peace with the Nines. All he wished was to be whole again. This must be the way to lift the curse from Benirus Manor. I should touch his skeleton while I carry the bony hand and put an end to this madness. Can I go speak with Cyrodiil real quick? Isn't Cyrodiil still active? Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm gonna keep the music on mute. Right, that way we can manage to even hear him over over all of it. Good lord. Okay. Too bad Velwyn ain't here. Could ask about it. Isn't Cyrodiil the leader of this chapter in the Mages Guild? I think so, right? I think.
It's you.
Hello. Let's see. Oh dear. I always forget where the guild is here. There we are. But only in the remaster. I don't remember having that issue in the original. You know what? Maybe it's to do with the colors popping again, right? Having visual distinction. Okay, let's head on in here.
You look like a
Cyrodiil?
shrewd
No.
businessman. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Okay.
Good day.
Good day to you as well, my friend.
I'm listening.
Are you... Hey, Cyrodiil! Rise and shine,
What's
Cyrodiil.
going on with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance.
Well met.
Hello, Cyrodiil? Do you have any... Oh, man, there should have been something. Tell me about training.
Martina Floria at the Arcane University has a much better mastery of illusion spells than I. You should travel there and speak with her.
Okay, perhaps I will. Tell me about training again.
Travel to the Arcane University and speak with Martina Floria.
Okay, it shall be done.
House dress.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the
Sauron?
I can help.
Can you? Tell me a rumor.
I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
I don't think he lost any of his stuff. That said, there was like one at least item in their hoard that didn't have a name like attributed to it. I think it was the wedding gift. So maybe that was Sauron's. Maybe. Okay, and then let's head on back to Benirus Manor. My gosh, look at the sky with Mesa right there. And Secunda, God knows where. Okay, up and around. Great, we'll head on back down into the spooky basement. If I can even find it. There we are. Great. Okay, and then over here. That's one of the sort of the shames about a bit of the questing going on, right? The Benirus Manor stuff, I feel like this is a quest that belongs in Skingrad, You know? Skingrad being kind of the, like, unofficial, slightly spooky, Halloween-y city in Cyrodiil. Thanks to Count Hasseldor and all the stuff going on in the Count's castle and whatnot. You know, it's like the most Halloween adjacent of them all. I feel like this quest should have been there. And maybe put, I don't know. What's a Skingrad quest that you could swap out? Yeah, put Sindarian somewhere else. Right? Why does he gotta be in Skingrad? Put him in, like, the Imperial City or some shit. Or put him in Anvil. Swap him out. Okay. Should I check out the Tome of Unlife? Oh my god! Ah! Okay. Well, I guess I'll take it. Cool. Anything else cool here? Bunch of runes. Oh, fucking holy shit, there's a butt. Okay. Wow, look at all this stuff. A grand amulet of luck? I'll take it. This other stuff, maybe I'll leave. Anything else? These are full skeletons. I cannot steal their butts. If only I could take Lorgren's butt. Okay, yeah. Check out the skeleton's toe now. Why is it... Did it always clip through the candle like that? Okay. Well. Lorgren. You know what they did do, though? Yeah, let's get a good look at Lorgren's whole bod here. Is this like a standard higher resolution skeleton? I think. Right? Yeah, I think so. Back in the day, wasn't it like a really low poly count for the skeleton? Maybe I'm conflating it with Skyrim. Alright. Hello.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Cyrodiil and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago.
Oh, it's a different Cyrodiil.
Ascension to immortality.
They're masculine.
Last time I clashed with mortals,
Unless it is the same Cyrodiil.
shall not repeat that mistake twice. I live again.
I'm so glad they kept the same, like, VO for Lorgren. Okay, well, let's rumble here. I forget if there's something else after the fact, and we should be mindful of that, because Lorgren might speak again. Let me just do a quick save here, just in case. Oh yeah, look at that. Get me a bit fucked up, huh? Okay, let's get Gordon out. Great. Completing the skeleton was a ruse, and Lorgren rose from the dead. Had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Benirus Manor was lifted. I should return to the Count's arms and speak to Velwyn. Oh, fuck. Gordon. Damn. Gordon is bearing the curse now, too. Okay. There we go. Get Gordon back out so I can do a little heal, too. Alright, and then let's flick back on our music. There we go. Good. Did I get to keep the hand, by the way? I feel like I should take the hand back, at the very least. or if anything, I should take his butt. Okay. Anything down here? No. Nothing new after we've done that, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh my god! I don't remember there being a spooky chime. That sounds very new. Is it only if you open it that you get the spooky chime? Yeah. Okay. So the runes weren't tied to the door opening at all. And if anything, they're still active. Who knows what the runes are for? I feel like killing Velwyn Benirus back from the grave should have also extinguished the runes. You know, it's a little disconcerting that they are still active. They're still alit, glowing. Yeah, the runes are still alit. Not to be confused with them being still Kagooty. Do you know what I'm saying? Fellow Morrowind enjoyers, do you know what I mean? Alright, let's get on out of here. Jesus. Oh, look. Suddenly, we got fruit, dude. We got fruit. Creamy Man, things are looking a little less haunted. Things are looking a little good. No longer is this thing burned. It somehow got restored. I don't know how that works out. We got fruit. Silver stuff. We got fires. Everything's a little bit more lit up. It's looking homely. Okay. Let's head on out. Is this fucking guy back in the Imperial City? Am I gonna have to go all the way back? Oh, thank goodness. I think it's just over here at the inn. Okay.
You look like someone who's comfortable.
There we go.
Hail!
Good. Hail. Velwyn Benirus.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
Okay.
Enjoy
Anything else?
the manor. It suits you well.
Tell me more about the manor.
I'm overjoyed to hear that you were able to cleanse the manor. Well done, my friend. Well done.
Okay.
Good fortune to you.
So can I get upgrades for it? I think it's fully upgraded, though.
I used to think you were a hero.
Okay. Fuck
Be
off,
seeing
man.
you.
Let's head over here. Is there anyone else I should check in with? Does Velwyn actually go back to the Imperial City, or is he just going to hang out here now forever? Okay, let's go over this way. I am going to check in with Cyrodiil one more time. Like, she was legit name dropped. Let's see over here.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor. Good day.
Good day. Oh shit, I can ask about the manor.
I've heard you were able to lift the curse from Benirus Manor and destroy Velwyn Benirus once and for all. I thank you for completing the task I set about to do long ago. His unholy craft will no longer threaten the citizens of Anvil. Well done.
Look, was it a scripting error? Was it maybe a scripting error? Who can say? In the mystical world of the fucking Elder Scrolls, all that matters is your player's interpretation. It's true until it isn't. These were one and the same Cyrodiils, right? Long ago in Velwyn Benirus' time, Cyrodiil was masculine. These days, significantly more feminine.
Bye.
That's my interpretation, and I'm fucking going with it. One and the same Cyrodiil. Canon. It's fucking canon. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Is there anyone else I should check in with about the manor? I don't think so. Is there like a full-on Benirus estate we could go and talk to the rest of his family at in the city? I don't think so. Because he just goes to the inn. Is he here anymore? Huh. No, I think he actually does go back to the Imperial City. What district was that? Can we meet the rest of them and also ask them about Lorgren? So Shahani, can I talk to you at all? Hello. I probably should have fed on you.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
Tell me a rumor.
Rano is quite the swordsman. I've heard he'll train you for the right amount of money.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell. Yeah, where was the, Where was that inn at? Maybe if they had an estate house in, like, the Imperial City, it might be in this same district? Maybe? Maybe I can check my quest log. I don't know that that dude actually does have a family. Right? I don't know. I think... I don't believe that he actually has any other relatives aside from Lorgren. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Velwyn went off to the Imperial City again. Let's see. Benirus Manor. I can make myself at home. It's haunted. Okay, ask around. Just in the Imperial... The King and Queen Tavern in the Imperial City. But where was the King and Queen Tavern? Okay. Sure. Did it say and I skipped over it? No. Okay. Let's go and try and check it out. Huh. Was it the Plaza District? Oh, dear God. I feel like it was Elven Gardens, right? The King and Queen. We'll take a quick peek on the map. Okay, local map. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, King and Queen Tavern. So any sort of Benirus relation. I'm telling you, I don't think they exist. Which is a little wild considering how many people live in the Imperial City and have houses that are completely uninvolved in any other quest. Right? You think they would have at least gone and updated and, like, changed their name. Okay. There we go. We'll look in here and see if Velwyn is back.
Anytime now. I am Iniel Sintav, head of the Sintav
this is Iniel
clan.
Sintav. My bad. Sorry, I saw your shirt and I thought you were the same fucking guy. Tell me about the city.
The Sintavs have always been one of the leading families in the city. We will refrain from contact with the Aetius, unless provoked.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Sure, yeah. Refrain from contact
Hello.
with the Aetius. Maybe he isn't back. Maybe he vanishes from reality. Like a specter. Like a ghost would. Like Mana Marco. Okay. Pick into this. Nah, okay. Sure. I feel like we could potentially go chat with people at the Anvil Chapel, but nobody really brought anything up.
How are you?
Oh, hey.
I've been better.
Marinus Cadiotis. Ida Lenormand and me. We're associates. Same interests, same styles.
Okay, are y'all fucking or what? Tell me about the city.
This city life is killing me. Work all day long, drop dead, and they toss you in Lake Ramar. Just need to make my money at the arena and live easy. Bye.
Who are you?
Were the Shadows well.
Dovin Eren. Hello. Tell me about the city.
I was in the Thieves Guild, but I'm out now. I retired. Too old for that foolishness. I don't keep up contacts. You get out, you stay out.
You know, with there being...
Shadow hide you.
Like, kind of a substantial member of former Thieves Guild members in the Imperial City, you'd think that there would be some kind of tie-in with that. You know, given all the talk about, like, Emor Dariloth having taken the Grey Cowl, you'd think that they would have connected them in, right? That there would be some sort of dichotomy between the current contemporary guild members and then those from Dariloth's time. Okay. Fralav the Faker.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, he fakes being hungry?
Thank you, kind sir.
Then have a fucking bottle of Hennessy on me,
Blessings.
baby. Ha ha, yeah. Everybody's got a fucking party. Here, let's fix them up. Fix them up. There we go. It's party time. Skuma's on me, Fralav. Fraliv. However you say your damn ass name.
You have my
All right, let's get out of here to that trainer. The illusion trainer, since we're in the Imperial City. Let's see here. There we go. And that way we can at least tell what we need to do for it.
You have
Which maybe
my
it'll be
ear,
easy enough, or we've already fulfilled it. Okay.
Well met.
Well met.
Yes, I'm sure you've got something exceedingly important to say. But the apprentices do not teach themselves, now do they?
Oh,
Good day.
Okay. Okay, good day.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Good day.
Are you kidding me? You want to talk with the Creamy Man? Oh shit, good shit, Creamy Man. You shut that shit right down. Creamy Man, that is fucking, I respect that.
Is possible.
Well, it's not surprising, really. Well
This is
met.
necromancy we're talking about, after all.
This is necromancy we're talking about, after all. Okay. Where is this person at? Martina Floria. God, I don't even remember who this person is. Should I just systematically go through all these buildings? They're not dead, are they?
How does the day greet you, friend?
Hello?
I hope I can help.
You're not yet. You ain't no Martina. Tell me a rumor.
If you want luxury, there's nowhere better than the Tiber Septim Hotel.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Gaspar Stagine.
Pleasure to speak with you.
And a pleasure to speak with you, Gaspar. What do you
Have a look
sell?
at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Shadow. I'll buy it. I'll buy open hardlock too. Why not? Okay, anything else? I think we're good.
Tell your friends about me. Goodbye.
Okay. Probably not on the upper levels, right? Not during this time of day. Is Martina in, like, the main central Arcane University building?
I know you're busy.
Right here?
Well met, guildmate.
Let's have a look real quick. Martina Floria? Are you Martina?
Hello, Master Wizard.
Well met.
It's my pleasure.
No, you're both.
Please continue.
Okay.
Farewell.
Is it you?
What can I do for you?
Julian
What
Fennis?
can I help you with?
Fennis? Oh, right, yeah,
Safe
Garrodin's
travels.
Tears. Where the hell is this person at? Martina? I don't remember them at all.
You're a fit one. I just remembered.
Maybe I'll
There's
see
something
them
I'd
and
like
I'll
to
remember.
discuss.
At the Mystic Archives, perhaps? No, this is where, what's her name is?
It's
Yeah.
you.
Tarmina.
Tarmina. This is my Mystic Archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks.
Tarmina, not to be conflated with Martina. Oh, tell me about the Mythic Dawn?
A secretive cult devoted to the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, the Prince of Destruction.
Oh,
They follow
dear.
the teachings of Menkar Cameron, who calls for the return of the Mythic Age, when Oblivion and the mortal world were not separate. The usual Daedric claptrap of the purifying power of destruction. They hope to bring Mehrunes Dagon back to Tamriel and give us all a good cleansing.
Give us all a good cleansing. God, I love her delivery. Okay, tell me a rumor.
Armantius Electus is complaining about crime in the city. Someone actually broke into his house and stole his diary. You too.
I don't know what that could be about. Still, no Martina. Okay. I guess we'll just systematically go through all of these, because my damn ass quest tracker ain't working, unless I can use, like, hold up. Can I use clairvoyance? Is this actually going to do anything?
Please. See you.
Nope.
Take care. Speak.
I've been thinking about our conversation yesterday.
Conjuring up dead
and this
Mage's quarters, maybe? I don't remember this person at all. Did they die? Did they fucking die, dude? Who is Martina? You would think that they had like they slipped up and got a little dyslexic.
Fellow Magister,
Tarmina.
may I speak with you?
I've got a moment, but little more. What do you need?
Imperial Watchtower. No, thank you.
Pardon me, noble
Practice
scholar,
rooms. Maybe they're in here practicing. They're one of the people who are doing this nonstop. Reynold Vernus.
A pleasure to speak with you.
This bodes well. This person has a name. Can I
Tell me
persuade
more.
you? No, of course not. You're a fellow guildmate.
Be seeing you.
No, you're just an apprentice. It's a good point. I need to be shooting out my love bomb. I think these are all generic, unnamed apprentices. Where the hell is Martina? Martina Floria? I may not be able to find this person. Are they dead? Is that why my quest tracker ain't even working? They're just fucking dead? Did they die as part of one of the major quests? One of the Mages Guild Arc quests? Hey, Delmar. Anything? Tell me a rumor.
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Milicea.
Okay, Milicea. Sounds like that was maybe the 6th or 7th time he had to read that name and was getting fed up with it. Milicea. Ostratorium.
What is it?
I don't know. What is it? Shit, dude. That's all of them. We would have to go into the upper levels. Surely Martina is not in the upper levels, right? Couldn't be. Yo, what? Where is Martina Floria? We're never gonna find Martina. Could it just be someone roaming around out here? No? I don't think so.
Oh, hello.
Did they die? And that's why they're not showing up?
Hello.
I bet they died.
Hi there.
The Creamy Man is here looking a little fucking scary.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion!
Yeah, follow me.
Golly, you're the best!
Okay. Martina Floria. What a mystery. Okay. Maybe I should look it up real quick. Martina Floria? She can be found at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She's so good at illusion that nobody can even find her. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe they're dead. For real, maybe they died as part of the Mages Guild arc. Martina Floria. Okay. Of course, going to my recommended wiki for all Elder Scrolls needs. That's right. The unofficial Elder Scrolls page is uesp.net, the one and only resource that you should use. Okay. Let's see. Martina Floria. That's how you look. You look vaguely familiar. In the Chironasium is where you tend to be. Okay. The Chironasium. She got the Bram Stoker's cut. Okay. Over right here. There we are. Chironasium. And then we'll check the upper echelons here. Wait, didn't I go up here? In Delmars? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of like the Lustratorium. Oh, hell yes. Okay. Beautiful. Anything else around here? Cleansing of the Fane. I'm gonna take that. That's important. I don't remember what for, but it's a high-value book. Manual of Spellcraft, Mages Guild Charter. Okay. Oh there, Martina. Oh, can I feed on you? I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay. Rise and shine, Martina. Oh, she ain't wearing shoes.
A pleasure to speak with you.
A pleasure to speak with you, Martina. Can I persuade you?
Take your time.
Nope, you love me. Let's do some training?
A trade is in order, don't you think? My services in exchange for, let's say 10 Welkin stones. I'd say that's fair. Let me know when you have them.
Do I have them right now? I don't think so. I think I deposited all mine back at the spire.
10 Welkin stones.
Oh.
Most useful for my research. Thank you. And now I am at your service.
I guess shit. All right. Great.
Farewell.
Farewell. Have a good one, Martina. There we go. Okay, let's head on over here. And then, let's see. Let me bring this up on my phone real quick and close this thing down. There we are. Okay, apologies. Let's head over here. And then, is there anything else in Anvil that we need to tend to? I guess we could check in on the...
How goes it?
The victims
Pardon
of the
me, nobles.
Sexy Time gang. I think. Oh, shit. Went in too close. Let's head over here. Castle Gate, maybe. There was Benirus, there was Heinrich Oakenhole. I don't know if there was anyone else. Oh, it puts us inside. Okay. They may be at the local inn outside here by the docks. We'll take a quick peek. I don't think you can give them back their missing stuff. I don't think there's anything extra for that, but we may as well check. It's easy enough. And that way I can do it before I forget. The foxicle. Or the foxel. The fossil? Foxel. The foxel. The fossil. Ho there, Krognak Grobrock.
I'm Krognak Grobrock, landsman, and I don't much care who you are.
Tell me about Anvil.
You see a sailor in the streets of Anvil. Best step out of his way. If it's in his mind to raise hell, a little jail time is just fair payment.
What the hell, dude? The sailors in Anvil are buck wild, I guess.
All right.
Can I persuade you? Oh, I can. Oh shit, no I can't?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay, he hates admiration, he loves coercion, and jokes. Okay.
That's pretty. I doubt. Don't try to. Yes, whatever you say. I don't waste. Yes, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Take care.
Okay. Is there anyone else around
Hey
here?
there!
Cyrodiil?
I used to think you were a hero. A holy knight and all that.
Damn you to hell! Tell me about Anvil.
Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships.
What?
I don't like these itchy clothes, but I have to wear them, or it frightens the fish.
What?
Take your time.
Yo, what are you
Bye.
talking about? Okay. Anything over here? Forecastle, private rooms. Isn't this tied to like the Dark Brotherhood or whatever at the forecastle? Maybe. Trying to jump, I'm like ricocheting off the trim. Who are you? Mirabelle Monet? Why are you so creepy standing over here?
I'm Mirabelle Monet. I run the forecastle, a boarding house for sailors. Sorry, I reserve my beds for seamen.
Okay, tell me about Anvil.
Watch yourself around the forecastle. Sailors despise landsmen and won't hesitate to treat them to a good beating when they're in their cups.
They just beat people for being fucking landsmen, for being landlubbers. Tell me a rumor.
Rufrius Benirus is good with his fists. I've seen him in action, and it's impressive.
Damn, Rufrius. Shit, I gotta learn. You gotta get me some hand-to-hand training, Rufrius. Fuck, everybody's talking about it. People know I got a good shield arm. My shield arm is strong. But I gotta get that hand-to-hand up. Need to be better with my fists.
I can show you some new things.
Amazingly, she does training in sneak. Okay.
For you, of course. Bye.
Good. She really just was horny, I guess. They weren't even like trying to be like, yeah, she says this because she's a hand-to-hand trainer. No, she just loves fisting. Okay. Shopping list. It's illegal for me to even read these things. This goes outside to the Gold Coast. Very well. Okay. Great. Another hidden cow. Harborside Warehouse. Was there anything peculiar with that? The Harborside Warehouse? I don't know. Okay. The Flowing Bowl. We may have done everything in Anvil, aside from like Fighters Guild stuff.
Good evening.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
There were some?
Horrid beasts.
Oh, no, wait, no, I'm thinking up by Bruma.
Good day.
Hi there. I used to think you were a
Anguilon?
hero. A holy knight and all that.
Tell me of Anvil.
It's a big town. Hell, it's a big county. You stick to your part, I stick to mine. All right?
Damn, okay, take it easy. Tell me a rumor.
The boots of the Crusader have been given to a worthy knight, I understand. He must have been very brave.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And what have you, Hurtil?
You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough.
Tell me a rumor.
I've seen plenty of Ayleid ruins. You'd think they'd be picked clean after 2,000 years, but no. There's still great treasures there.
There sure are. Tell me, can I persuade you any? Oh, I can. Okay. He loves coercion and boasting.
That's just such adventures. How I envy you. What? I can't argue with that. That's an... Sorry. I salute you. I salute you. Most... That's just... That's enough. That's amazing. You've got a point. That's gracious. What a... You've got a... Don't talk such rot. That works for me.
That works for me.
Bye.
Hauls ropes faster.
They call me Hauls Ropes Faster. I don't care. They can't pronounce my Black Marsh name anyway.
Training?
I can't teach you anything you don't already know. But there is someone who might be able to. You'd never know it by looking at her, but Rusia Bradis did a lot of traveling in her younger days. She must have been in pretty good shape.
Okay, tell me more.
You should track down Rusia Bradis in Anvil.
Oh, in
and see if
Anvil.
she can teach you anything more.
Okay, sure. Tell me more about Anvil.
You are stupid if you come to chatter. If you want to train and you pay me, then that is not so stupid.
Okay, let's
Farewell.
chill. Actually,
Well
can I
met.
persuade you?
Tell me more.
I can a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Talk, please. I'm embarrassed. But really? Blow. I doubt it. That's pretty good.
I fucked it up. Alright, well, what can you do? Mainlorn, I think I spoke with you.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn.
Right.
My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really?
I still don't think we've seen Cainlorn. Tell me a rumor?
They say a thief actually stole one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Library. Who would have thought it was even possible?
Who would have thought?
Be seeing you.
Good to see you.
I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in Coral.
No. Really?
Absolutely.
Rano is quite the swordsman. I've heard he'll train you for the right amount of money.
I wouldn't mind learning something, but I don't want to join the Fighters Guild to do it.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money.
Something from
If you've got the
Okay, I
stones.
feel like that was very
Guild is
fitting.
recruiting again.
Oh my god.
Not a bad way to make some money. If
Oh, hey!
you've got
I hear the
This is
legion.
Cainlorn.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Cainlorn, the one in blue. My twin Mainlorn is the brown one. Can we rent you a bed?
Okay, they look nothing alike, though. Did they look different in the original? Or is this like the running joke that they're twins but they look nothing alike? Okay, or that they're not even twins, perhaps. Tell me of Anvil?
Best shops at Anvil? Norbert Lels handles rare books, exotic ingredients, and gems. And they have fine weapons at Morvaine's Peacemakers.
Rumor?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
That's right.
It's been recalled from Fort Small.
I still haven't found any of the victims, right? I thought we would for sure run into Heinrich Oakenhole out here. Maybe he's within the perimeter of the city walls? At the very least, Benirus has a house over here, right? Maybe we'll run into them.
How are you today?
Endelroth?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Tell me a rumor?
It sounds like the Knights of the Nine are on a real crusade. They're collecting holy relics for something.
Good day.
That's not what a crusade is.
Bye.
Say it.
Right? Let's not beat around the bush here. A crusade is kind of a different thing than just going around collecting relics. Okay.
Good day.
Anything else? Tell me a rumor.
Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms? He knows a lot about fine wines. Take care.
Newheim the Portly, Benirus and Ventius's house. I don't think we can give back their stuff, right? I don't think that can actually happen.
Tidings, citizen.
I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in Coral.
It can't be.
No doubt.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
See you.
You too. Greetings.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
Go on.
Herwin was sparring with some other Fighters Guild members recently. I don't think any of them could get a hit through her shield.
I know that skill with a shield can be invaluable. I don't think I want to join the Fighters Guild to learn, though.
So
Dude,
long.
they really want me to join the Fighters
You
Guild.
smell of death. Well met.
Hello? Yeah, I can't return their stuff. Tell me a rumor.
Mainlorn and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing Bowl.
Sure.
Take care.
And who are you? Astia and Ventius.
Good day.
Okay, tell me a rumor.
Hauls ropes faster, can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Hang on, don't I have an item from Astia? Yeah, Astia's necklace. Hold up. But I also have, Benirus' stuff. Huh. They only preyed upon men, but maybe I like the idea that the two of them are both were both interested in cheating on one another with the bandit gang, right? and went through with it. But now they have to live in like solemn silence and lying to the other one. But they're both guilty of pretty much the exact same thing. Okay, let's head on over to What's the name of this secret super trainer out here? Virtuos Braidus. Okay. Got it tracked. You know, maybe that's what I had to do last time. I had to pop open my journal and click on open map. Oh, shit. Okay. This might be a problem. Let's do a quick save. Then let's wait for 9 hours, maybe? Am I gonna start cooking out here? I might. Oh, okay, this is the glass one again. A warm, gentle breeze causes a tickle on your face, and it looks like you are made of glass. Your arms, your skin on your arms, it's glass. You look down at your legs, glass. You look down at your torso, got glass there too. And what do you see inside when you look at a reflection? You're made of glass. And what do you see inside of the glass? That's right, you guessed it. Mana Marco, King of Worms, inside of you, controlling you, as if you were a mech or a suit of armor. Inside of you is Mana Marco, smiling all the time. You're made of glass. Okay. Oh, shit. Can't even go in here now. I have to wait another hour? Okay. Well, we can do that. There we go. Creamy Man has returned. Then, over this way. Shit, still nothing. Should I just break and enter? I'm gonna do it. There's a guard right there. If I just put on the hat. If I just put on the fucking hat. There we go. Hello,
Is there
Virtuos
something I
Braidus.
can do for you?
Yeah, I'm the Grey Fox. I would love some training. I heard you're really good at running.
Well, you do get around, don't you? You've seen a good bit of what the world has to offer, which is more than can be said for most people. All right, I'll teach you what I know about athletics. Maybe we can swap stories about life on the road.
Was her requirement that I just had to have, like, such and such many, map markers revealed? Okay, tell me more of Anvil.
My husband is down south in Anvil County, working the Valenwood line, hunting down bandits and smugglers.
Okay.
Good that you want to get better.
Yeah, alright.
Good day.
Sure. Where is your partner here? Your namesake for the house? Are they even home? Am I even wearing the
It's time
cowl?
for you to leave, my friend.
I am wearing the cowl. I think someone just
You're
came
the
broke.
Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead.
I don't remember that at all. All right,
Then
goodbye.
pay with your blood.
Watch out.
Okay.
It's the Grey Fox. You're under arrest.
Okay, let's go through here. And we'll go outside and we'll just rip off the cowl. Okay. Great. Am I still in combat? Oh, the Creamy Man might be. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Whoa, what did I do?
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine or it's off to jail.
I have a fine of 40 big ones? What the fuck? Alright, I'm resisting
Pay with
arrest.
your blood. There's a psychopath on the loose.
Yeah, I'm a psychopath and I'm on the fucking loose. Okay. I'm gonna put on the cowl again. Good. And then, if I put on the cowl and then I take it off again, am I good? Okay, there we go. And then, I take it off. Are they none the wiser? Dude, they're still wise. They're still wise. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm putting it on again. And I'm gonna do a horse jacking. Okay, let's see. What do I need? Skooma smack. Oh, please.
Somebody! Help! Come quickly!
Good.
We've got a burglar!
Lovely. Holy shit, look at me fucking go. Oh, this is like the perfect road. Oh my god. What the hell just happened to that guy's horse? Woo, gotta turn a little bit. There we are. Got Shaw in. You need Shaw, we got Shaw. I'm looking for my son, Shaw. Well, we got Shaw. Sorry. That's really dumb. And do I still have speed? I do not. Okay, I'm gonna rip off my hat. Good. Get some healing, and then let me get Skooma Smacks back. Great. Am I still being hunted down by the guards? God, I think I am. Dude, their distance to leash on and off of you is so wild. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Ugh! Okay. I broke the horse big time. Mortal camp. What? Okay. Okay. Whew, look at this. Sava camp. I think there was a troll over there too. Okay. Should we check out this Rasava camp? I think we ought to. Okay. To me, Gordon. Good stuff. Is there anyone here? This camp? Brief history of the Empire. Hard chest. It's not legal to pick into this. Repair hammer. Oh yeah, we've got our repair skill at 99, right? Is that a guy? Oh, it's a bandit. Maybe this is Rasava.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Strong potion of healing. No, thank you. Am I still being hunted down? Oh my god, I think so. Okay. How far off am I from civilization? There's Skingrad over there. I don't have the cowl on anymore, no. Okay, so if I roll into Skingrad, we should be fine. Right? Or am I gonna, like, be at high heat level, 5 stars? It's when they start calling in the Imperial Battle Mages, levitating. Oh shit, there's an Oblivion Gate right here. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we should close it real quick. Maybe that'll clear me out. Whoop. There we go. Whew, fuck. Anything good on you? Not really. Okay, in we go. If you get into a fight with a fiend, you can yield to them. Or with a friend. With a fiend. Oh god, it's this one. This fresh hell. I'm gonna take some of this blood grass. We really ran through our supply of chameleon pots. Okay. We'll go through this as fast as we can. I don't think the creamy man came in with us. He's probably back somewhere else, maybe dead. Got the punished. 77 Quatloos there. Good. Put that away. Don't want this one, but this one. There we go. And then I'll get some of that blue. Crack open another one. Greater soul gem and 80 gold. I'll take it. Up this way, and then I think our next time going outward, we'll reach what we want. The lever room. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Good. Good. Over here. What have we got in this? Strong potion of healing. No, thank you. Okay. Here. Great, and then we'll jump over to the other tower. Alley-oop. And then we'll hit that lever. And then we'll do our little fun jump around. Okay. Grab some more blue around here. Let's see if there's anything good in this. Nope. I don't know. Are there any other bits of random loot that I want? Maybe I should refer to the, super list that has all of it. Because off the top of my head, I don't know what else I would want as far as randomized loot is concerned. We got really lucky finding a bunch of our stuff super early on. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh my gosh. Can I recover from this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I can. Whew! Okay. There we go. Great. This way. Corridors of Dark Salvation. Gotta go out and then back in, and then we're in the Sigillum, I think. There we go. We'll pop some more move speed. Hey, maybe we'll finally get a sigil stone that awards Fortify Magicka. Finally, we may get it. Okay. Here. Good. Expert Alembic, Grand Ring of Storms, Grand Soul Gem, 1 gold. Garbo. Okay. Damn, that Stormatronek, I think annihilated that poor Clanfear. It really screamed. Okay. I think we got it all. Well, at the very least, I'm not being followed by the guard anymore. Sure. Okay, great. Yeah, I think the Creamy Man perished out by Anvil. Let's see here. Let me check my inventory. What did I get? As far as sigil stones go. Spell absorption, 15 points. That's alright, but frankly, kind of worthless to me now. You know, that would have been good a while back, but not anymore, really. We're capped out on spell absorption. Alright, well, I think we'll call it here for now, and when next we return, maybe we will do a few more side quests around various towns, right? I think we still have a good chunk to do in Breville. Ooh, we could do the painter one, right? That's very fun. And there's also, worth bearing in mind, there's like 2 or 3 new quests that they added unique to the remaster that are brand new. I don't know if they're... I mean, I guess they're canon, right? They must be. But eventually we should do that, you know? Maybe we'll do that before the Fighters Guild. That way we sort of... we have access to that stuff. If the rewards are very cool, we'll be able to use the rewards in the Shivering Isles when we inevitably go there. A couple picks. Okay. We'll yoke these up too. What was this called? Fat Ramp Camp. Okay. Sure. Alrighty, let me check our reading. Yeah, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing just a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time? But we still have a few thiefly related ones, right? Yeah, we could do like Hiding with the Shadow. Could do on Oblivion, Proper Lock Design. Let's do Hiding with the Shadow. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. Alright. Hiding with the Shadow. No? Yeah, Hiding with the Shadow. There are a few professions that require the practitioner to be more self-reliant than that of thief. A thief is by nature a loner. He trusts no one and is trusted by few. He cannot go to a master and become an apprentice. He has no guild to collect and codify how to ply his craft. He does his crimes alone, and in the dark of night. He must hide by day to avoid capture by the authorities. The only known deity recognized by thieves is Nocturnal. Not truly a goddess, this Daedric lord is nonetheless a potent figure. She is the mistress of shadows, holding sway over secrets and stealth. She does not ask for worshippers, nor does she necessarily give blessings to those that do recognize her. In fact, there are no known temples to her in Cyrodiil. Although there are rumors of a forgotten shrine, in other words, she is perfectly suited to the criminal mind of the thief. By and large, thieves are a godless lot. They believe only in their own skills and cunning. However, since the existence and influence of the gods and Daedric lords is undeniable, they have an uneasy relationship with Nocturnal. Though some thieves truly worship her, most choose to offer their respect and reverence without fealty. These criminals recognize that, should they offend the Mistress of Shadows, it might go poorly for them. However, true worship and fealty does not have any known benefit. The classic blessing between thieves is, "Shadow hide you." This is an oblique reference to Nocturnal. However, it can also be interpreted to be a non-theistic statement of actual shadows hiding the thief. Thieves tend to dress in black clothes or dark clothing. While this is a practical thing for their criminal endeavors, it is unnecessary during the daylight hours. Yet many thieves still don these shadowy colors in silent recognition of Nocturnal. The most shocking link between the nebulous culture of the thieves and Nocturnal is the tale of the Grey Fox. He is the mythical king of thieves, The legend states that he stole the hood off of Nocturnal's cloak. Obviously, this is just a story invented centuries ago to bolster their feelings of self-worth. However, it is indicative of the continued link between the Daedric Lord and the criminals of the Empire. Wow. Yeah, a lot of stuff that we're familiar with, having gone through the Thieves Guild arc. Right. Straight and to the point. Nothing too wild or too interesting to glean from that. Alright, well, that ought to do it. Like I said, when next we return, maybe we do the Painter quest, right? Maybe we clear out some of the quests that we just happen to have in our log before we start the Fighters Guild. And maybe we should even consider doing some of the new ones, right? I'm not sure what they are. Maybe it's these two. Burning Trail and A Wound in Time. These might be the new ones. Yeah, maybe we ought to do that, and we'll clean out some of our side quests, because we've accumulated quite a few. And there's still more that we haven't even gotten, right? Like, for instance, the Forlorn Watchman one out by Breville. Yeah. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.